Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Today we're on Kingdom Rush Frontiers. If you followed on from the previous video, we're on level 3 at the minute. We're going to have a look at the powers and skills. To be honest though people, I'll let you know I've already rage quit. I've been on my main playthrough. I've got to like level 7 around, where are we, around this village here. I'm out. I've tried it like 4 times, and again, sort of one way, I'm doing absolutely sweet, untouchable. Get through the first like 10 waves, nothing gets through, full 20 hearts. Then one wave, boom! Spiders busting through my freaking defences, just going over it. I'm just like, what the hell? Tried it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, what am I meant to do? I keep getting close, but I don't know what I'm meant to do. Right, anyway. We'll carry on. We'll see how far we get. Might not even get that far, to be honest. But yeah, we'll carry on. We'll carry on for now, because we've still got a few things which will hopefully help people. Then we'll get to the stage, and then I'll probably ask you a lot of help. Someone will, no doubt, show me how it's done. For the amount of games that I play on, I'm pretty shit, to be honest. Right, so where we left off, we've done the first 2 campaigns. Blitz them on 3-star. Oh, yeah, that soon changes. But we've built up a few skills and spells. We've got some upgrades, which you probably can't see because my face is going to appear down here. Poor you. But you should be able to see the hero. This particular hero, we've got 3 unspent skill points, and the upgrades, we've got 6 unspent skill points. So we'll go to the hero room. Now, it does look like the heroes are quite cool. They've got quite a variety of abilities. First of all, with this dude, like I say, he's your classic tank. So yes, we've got him selected. So quick succession. Yeah, let's have him summon a little dude, because the more the merrier, and do a bit more attack damage. Right, that's it. I'm not going to spend too much time on him, because as you unlock them, they are a bit more powerful. So you sort of want to continue on with that and use the best hero. I was sticking with the pirate dude because he gives you like a gold bonus, but he's not the best for damage or health, so I went for the mage to try and sort of get past this level I'm stuck on. No, still didn't do it even with his DPS. One good thing is when you lose, they get experience, so you can still level them up to extent, which might make things easier, but I don't like games where basically you have to fail a couple of times to earn the XP or the money or rewards to sort of progress, and like, that's not really about it. No, so I don't pay for a grind, I pay for some decent gameplay. So yep, that's him done. We shall check out these skills. Right, if you play the previous one, it's pretty much the same. It's the same sort of concept as most tower defense. You can upgrade the individual towers. Well, hey. Usual stuff, increased attack range or increased damage. Basically, I would say go for the towers which you want to use. Simple as, upgrade those first of all, and with the aim to max everything out. These 2, which are a bit more expensive, these 2 at the end are obviously your powers. So you've got 6 items total, or in total, the 4 towers and the 2 spells. Volunteer, I do want to upgrade these as soon as possible, but I tend to go for the towers, basically because I use them more than these. The burning skies I only save as a panic button when they get through, so I rarely use that, but then I do want it as a panic button, so you sort of need to level it up so it scales a bit better. And the volunteers, again, they seem quite pointless these days, because later on when you get to end stages, if you don't level them up, they just sort of one-shot them, so they do become a bit futile. You do really have to sort of carry the powers through. I would have done it a bit differently. I would have maybe added more men, so I don't know, maybe the scale's a bit better. They're still sort of quite tough, but you just get more of them. You know, scale their health with your level sort of thing. Now, there's just different ways, better ways you could do it. I love basically I love the range towers, the archery towers, and I love the blocker towers, so I'm going to go for them. So we've got 6 points, so I'm going to increase the marksman range. Going to definitely get better armour. Barracks, and then rally point here. Now I'm going to go for this actually straight away. So the more resilient, so take more of a beating, but this increase the barracks rallying point range and healing rate. Healing rate bonus, but it's the rally point range which is the main thing. So basically you can tell them to sort of guard a bit further along. It just improves that tower's range effectively. That's quite handy. Oh yeah, and great, 1 point left over for Lumbermill. Reduced basic archer construction costs, excellent. So it makes them a bit cheaper, I think, from 70 to 30. So yeah, bonus, that'll save us a bit of cash. So done. We'll go for that. That's pretty good for now, and that will see us through. So straight on to level 3. Let's get the campaign done. So battle. Oh, my PC loads too quick. Oh no, just dropped my lighter. My PC loads too quick normally. Come here. I can get a brew in a circle by the time something takes to load, but that was rapid. Right, so level 3 towers are now available. So obviously in the previous level we unlocked tier 2 towers. Now we can upgrade them to level 3, which starts getting a bit more expensive. Then once past level 3, you can branch them off into specialist towers. We'll should start seeing that on the next level, so that's quite cool. Right, so we've got our main hero dude defending the point, which we've got to stop him from getting to. Now, just 2 points of entry. This looks relatively simple. This is going to be sort of the death zone here. We maybe need to start thinning them out a bit beforehand, but this is going to be the main point I'm going to focus on so far. Right at the back, I normally do put blockers, just as a last line of defence. Sort of stick in there. Then they need some DPS. Do you know what? I'm really not going to go with bombard towers. I've not been liking them. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe I need more AoE. But they're just so expensive. They're normally dead slow to upgrade because they're just quite costly. We shouldn't need it on this level, so I'm going to stick with what I know. Stick with what I know. Right. So a little choke point there to slow him down and thin him out or stop him completely, and then this will be my main line I'm going to hold for the time being. Maybe move them up a little bit. I don't want them to slip past, so I don't really like, if I put them there, these guys would just walk straight past. I do want them to cover both paths for the time being, because later on we'll build up more stuff and it won't be a problem. Yeah, he's summoning the little sand warrior. That's pretty cool. Yes, I do quite like that ability. Oh, and he's quite frequent as well. Yeah, we'll give him that. That's a pretty cool one. It's basically another blocker every couple of seconds. Normally I don't like abilities that proc. I prefer passive abilities where you've always got them, whereas proc abilities, obviously, it's down to a chance, so you don't know what you get, and you don't know, when you really need it, it might not proc, but then it might proc when you really do need it. So I mean, swings and roundabouts, but I'm definitely not much of a gambler, more a passive person than a proc. Right, so we just upgrade the archer tower for a bit more DPS. These guys are handling the wolves pretty easily. Wolves, wargs, sandhounds, whatever they call them.
Reinforce!
See, that's it. I do wish they'd have a fast forward button, because these levels do start to actually drag out a little bit. Sort of, it's just going steady, it's going nice, and then bang. No, I think that's it, just when you get your guard down. I really thought I'd crack this level, and then did it another 2 times and got abused penally, and just like I'm out. But we'll see how it goes when the camera's on. The pressure might get to me and I might just do it, we'll see. Right, gonna upgrade this bad boy. Oh, he's got 3, he's got 3 for C. I know one of them has died, I was gonna say it's because we've... No, all three were there, so we've just not got the numbers. One lad's chasing after him, that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Run back from your post, not forward, yeah. Big Socks doing alright. So you'll tend to get this on most levels. Minimum 2, if not 3 points of entry, so you do have to keep your eyes on both. Now apparently they're going to only attack down the bottom, but with some horrible, nasty, fucking well-armed wolf things by the looks of it. Right, so let's upgrade them. Are these going to be... Yeah, I'm not liking this. Let's get some more dudes down. Let's get these upgraded. Can't upgrade that. Ooh, let's pound them. Yep, clear it up for the guys. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Thought we might have had a little prison break then, but now it's sorted. I do like these little dudes. Oh, what are they? They're like something out of freaking Star. What are they out of Star Wars? I'm gonna get panned in the comments now for not knowing that. They're just randomly taking little pot shots and sniping. Like it. Like it. Boom. Nice. Cheers, mate. Yeah. You laugh. You laugh. You little psychos. Right. So at least for the next wave. So yes, that was a Warhound. I should have read it at the time. Very fast, can dodge melee attacks. Oh, we don't like. And magical resistance. Oh, you twats. So basically, archers. Take them down with archer towers. Fuck me. See, this is the problem. Later on, you get all sorts of shit thrown at you. It's like the best towers to have is all of them. You just can't be done. That's what annoys me. It's like, oh, you've got to have a bit of everything. Well, no. I want to play my specific sort of play style. It's their game, their rules. What do I know? I'm only an end user. I'm only the person that buys it. I didn't like the look of them once to thin them out, so these guys could heal and just be clear for this wave coming down. These are getting reinforcements because these walls are pretty nasty, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, dodge melee. The melees don't do shite anyway. What's the damage on now? Upgraded to level 3, 6 to 10. That's level 3, 10 to 16. Alright, that was a bad example because shit, that's quite piss poor. Mage is on level 1 and it's 9 to 12. Level 2 is 23 to 43. Mind you, it's the attack speed with next wave, idiot. We're forgetting a crucial thing, the attack speed, slow, attack speed, fast. So yeah. Armor medium. Respawn 10 seconds. They don't really have an attack speed, but they do. They're about medium. So yeah, these are a lot more damage. It's just a quicker. And one thing I've noticed, because the mage towers are not only slow to sort of reload, they're also slow. The projectiles, the orbs are physically slow to fire, and they don't release another one until that one's hit. When they're chasing things for a long distance, like fast units, they're very slow to fire. I had a setup on another map where basically the tower was obsolete because the things were getting around the corner, the arrow towers were leathering them, and the orb was basically going to the corpse because it had killed it. So in essence, apart from the initial ones which they were walking into its path, it was pointless. So, Mage towers, that's why I'm not the biggest fan. They're nice chunky hits against bosses and slow moving targets, they're awesome, but against fast things, they don't even hit. They're pointless. Oh, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed here. Right, I'm gonna thin them out again. I want to upgrade these dudes getting slaughtered, that's why. And we've got a chunky new enemy, Immortal. Great. Armoured, high damage. Returners fallen, right, so those are those little mummy things which have been popping up. Which no doubt we shall see 2 more in a second. That's my sandstorm thing, don't worry. They're not popping up. There we go. They won't pop up with the back lines, just where he dies. So when he dies in a second, another little mummy will pop up. There we go, and he's down. Oh great, 2 more mortals there. These bloody sand raider ninja things. Yeah, let's get these guys upgraded. Wouldn't mind doing that mage tower again, because they'll do a chunk of damage hopefully against these. This mage tower ignores armor, so your mage tower is sort of ideal. They're slow, they're chunky, they've got armor. Yeah. Oh, it's not the biggest chunks, is it? You know, so far, it's a fun little game to play, and so far, you know, I'll probably have me £8 worth out of it. It's only £7.99 on Steam. It is a funky little game. The animations, the gameplay, you know, the towers are sort of limited and basic, but you know, it's a sort of, I don't want to say budget, yes, but it's a budget game sort of thing. It's under a tenner. You know, you can't really complain. The freaking cinema's more than that, people. Come on, Jesus. I've wasted a lot more of my life there seeing ridiculous films than playing on half decent self-defense games. Just don't get me started. Some shit. So we've got some upgrades, right? Level 3 Mage Tower. See, already it's starting to drag. It really is. I mean, we're on wave out of 10. They need a fast forward button. Just slowly watching you guys sort of fight. I mean, that is nice. Most tower defense, you know, they're just sort of falling. It's nothing. They're just sort of getting shot and then just death animation. This is pretty cool. You've got front lines. They're having a little battle. It is pretty funky. It's like reinforcements. You're sending your guys in. You've got a hero to control it. It's funky, but it just feels a bit slow. Maybe just the pace. I mean, I won't be saying that on level 7 when I get bomb rushed and they just topple my defences in seconds. Right, we've got a fair bit of cash. We can't actually upgrade anything past level 3, so we best get building some new towers. Let's get another Mage one on the corner, another blocker here. Upgrade those bad boys. We'll get another tower there. We'll create a Mage tower, another set of blocks. Should I have a double block? Yeah, let's have a double block. Let's have a proper kill zone, right? Let's move them up. Let's have the archer tower there. They can cover that covers and that covers them. Just move them back a tad actually, because they walk forward slightly. And then we'll have a blocker here, positioned, yep, right on top. So we've got 6 dudes. Oh, they're still getting through, bloody hell! Fuck me, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, fuck! 10 of them, right, you bastards. Nice little achievement. Used it 5 times, haven't I? Right, spawn the next wave. 10 out of 10, we're on the final one. Come on. Hooah! Right, let's get that upgraded. Let's get that on level 2. I won't mind a archer and tower there, but it's probably going to be too late. Well. We shall see. See, there's no sort of bar or indication how many enemies from this wave have been released on the level. Yeah, there's more stuff coming in. So yeah, the wave seems sort of long and there's no way to judge sort of how long you've got left. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's the unknowing level thing. Possibly. So I should tower on level 3. Yes, yeah, see, this is what's got me. The first 3, 4 levels, just a piece of piss. I mean, I've been dribbling on. I've barely been paying attention. So to go from this to in sort of like 3, 4 levels time to just go in, not doing it, just I'm out, can't do it. It's ridiculous. I don't think it's a case of the learning curve. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe people will get. I'll get to the level, and people will start taking piss and be like, "It's one of the easiest levels in the game. Did that first time, didn't lose any health." Well, hey! Right, 3 stars. We are done. Right, that's level 3. We're going to leave it there. I shall start level 4 in a minute. Yeah, only 3 or 4 levels to go till rage quit time, I think. It's ridiculous. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, hope you've had fun. I'll see you soon. And goodbye.